Have you ever felt like the harder you try to manifest something, the further away it seems? Maybe you're doing all the techniques, affirmations, visualizations, scripting, but still your desires feel out of reach. If that sounds familiar, you might be missing one of the most powerful, yet often overlooked steps in manifestation, detaching from the outcome. Now, I know what you're thinking. Detaching sounds like you're supposed to stop caring about what you want or that you're giving up altogether. But what if I told you that detachment isn't about letting go of your desires? It's about letting go of the resistance, the tension, the fear, the need to control when and how it happens. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to manifest by detaching from the outcome without losing your desire, and how this small shift in perspective can be the absolute game changer you've been looking for. Trust me, once you understand this, your manifestation journey will never be the same again. So stick around, because what I'm about to share might just be the key to unlocking everything you've been trying to manifest, because I know it was for me. The word detachment gets thrown around a lot in the manifestation community, but a lot of people have its true meaning backwards. So here's the truth. Detachment doesn't mean giving up on your desires or pretending like you don't want what you want. It doesn't mean cutting yourself off from your dreams at all. Instead, detachment is about letting go of the resistance, the mental and emotional blocks that prevent you from receiving what you want. When you are obsessed with a particular outcome, constantly checking the 3D, worrying about how it will happen, or doubting if it's even possible for you, those feelings of anxiety and tension are what you need to detach from. It's that fear of not getting it, that desperate clinging to the how, that keeps you stuck. So many people think that detachment means, oh, I should just not care about anything I want and stop trying to manifest. But that's not quite it. Manifestation is about aligning yourself with your desires, not abandoning them. You should care about what you want, yes, but you also need to trust that the universe will bring it to you in its perfect time and perfect way. True detachment means shifting from an energy of need and lack to one of allowance and faith. When you detach, you're saying to the universe, I want this, but I'm not attached to the outcome. I trust that what's meant for me will come, and I'm open to receiving it in whatever way feels right. You stop clinging to the how and trust that things will unfold exactly as they should. Detaching isn't about giving up your desires, it's about giving up the struggle. It's about letting go of that inner resistance that keeps you from allowing your desires to flow freely into your life. Once you understand this, you'll start to notice that the more you relax and trust the process, the easier and faster your manifestations will come. Desire is natural. It's human to want things, whether it's a new job, a healthy relationship, a dream home, or financial freedom. But the moment you tie your happiness or peace to the expectation of a certain outcome, you create resistance. You start worrying about when it will happen or how it will happen, and that worry and doubt block the flow of your manifestation. You've planted the seed into the ground. You want it to grow into a beautiful tree, right? But if you stand over it constantly, staring at the soil, pulling it up every day to check if it's sprouting yet, it won't grow. In fact, it might even hinder its growth. You know the seed has the potential to become a tree, but if you obsess over the when and the how, you're holding onto the expectation that it has to be a certain way at a certain time. Instead, the best thing you can do is plant the seed, water it, give it sunlight, and then let it be. Here is the one trick that helped me detach, and it is one of the most powerful strategies for releasing resistance. Accepting the possibility that you may not get exactly what you want. And I know that might sound counterproductive, but it's actually the key to making your desires come true without the frustration, worry, or desperation that often comes with manifesting. The reason this works is simple. When we hold onto a desire too tightly, we attach to a specific outcome. This attachment creates resistance because we fear that we won't get exactly what we want, and that fear prevents us from being in a relaxed, receptive state. We start to obsess over the how and the when, and that's when manifestation feels difficult or even out of reach. So here's what I do. I focus on imagining the best possible outcome without the desire that I'm manifesting. This allows me to make peace with the possibility that things may not happen exactly the way that I expect. I acknowledge that I don't need it to look a certain way for me to be happy or fulfilled. I embrace the idea that whatever happens will be for my highest good, and I trust the universe even if it's not exactly what I envisioned. Using this trick to detach is exactly how I manifested the widely coveted Taylor Swift Eras Tour tickets. If you're at all familiar with the whole Ticketmaster debacle that happened when they originally went for sale, channel, you'll know just how much of a struggle it was to get these tickets. But honestly, I didn't even jump into that throng. At that time, I didn't really know where I was going to be living. So even though I really wanted to go, I accepted that the timing might just not be right. I half-heartedly signed up for the Philadelphia concert pre-sale, but I didn't stick around in the queue for too long and just determined it wasn't right at that time, and I made my peace with that. But of course, I still had the desire to go. My sister was sending me Instagram reels every now and then of the tour, and that instilled in me this mindset that yes, it would be really fun to go. It would be cool to get tickets, but it's fine if I don't. I'm sure I'll be able to see her another time anyway. And then, you guys, 6 months later, less than 2 weeks before the concert, I got a text that there were more tickets available to Philadelphia and at a super reasonable price. I took my husband and my sister and we had an incredible time. Literally, look at these emails. I had tried for the pre-sale in November, but I ended up scoring tickets in May. All because I detached from the outcome and determined I would be happy either way, but it would still be nice to get tickets. This is the magic of detaching from the outcome. It's about accepting that you don't need a specific outcome to be fulfilled. When you give yourself permission to release the attachment to how things should unfold, you allow space for unexpected and often even better outcomes to materialize. In my experience, the more I've detached from the specific desire, the more often that very desire or something even better has come to me in unexpected ways. I've also noticed that when I don't place too much importance on something specific happening and I'm open to anything, it often shows up in the most weirdly precise ways. I'll think that would be cool if this happened, and then boom, it happens. It's like the universe picks up on the fact that I'm no longer holding on so tightly, and I'm giving it the freedom to bring things into my life effortlessly. Over time, I've seen this happen so much that I can't even call it a coincidence anymore. The key here is to make peace with the idea that you're open to the possibility of not getting what you want in the exact way that you expect. This is the trick that allows you to manifest more easily. By letting go of attachment to a specific outcome and embracing the flexibility of what could unfold, you're sending a clear message to the universe that you trust the process. And when you do that, your desires flow to you with ease. But do keep in mind, sometimes your emotions might come into play. You might still feel that attachment every now and then. And frankly, we're so often told that feeling negative and feeling attached are what stop our manifestations. So when these natural feelings do arise and maybe that best case, not getting what you want, isn't quite doing it for you in that moment, and you think that maybe it's hurting your progress, keeping your desired reality from unfolding, use this affirmation. I can feel like this and still get exactly what I want. I can feel like this and still get exactly what I want. Negative emotions don't have to control your manifestations, but they will control them if you believe they control them. So use a simple affirmation to release the resistance every time it shows up and allow your manifestation to unfold naturally. Detaching from the outcome isn't about giving up on your desires. It's about releasing the resistance that prevents them from flowing to you. When you let go of the need to control how things unfold and trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, you open yourself up to receiving your desires in ways you never imagined. So with every manifestation, don't get it into your head that it's all or nothing, that this thing has to happen, because if it doesn't, you'll be unhappy. This is how fear starts, and fear is one of the strongest ways you can attach to your manifestation. Instead, imagine those scenarios without your manifestation, without getting exactly what you want, exactly when you want, exactly how you want, but it being just as good or even better than not having the manifestation. This is how you make peace and get over the fear. Stay present, find peace in what is, and reframe those negative emotions when they do come. Once you master this, you'll find that manifesting becomes easier, more effortless, and even more fun. So take a deep breath, trust in the process, and allow yourself to enjoy the journey. Your desires are on their way to you. All you have to do is let go and let them in. Be sure to like and subscribe for more manifestation videos just like this, and let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!